Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we're back at the B studio, the TV studio set, which in a few days will be dismantled. So this studio will no longer exist, and they will build something new. But on our last production here, the courtesy of Acanelis, we filming with a great talent. As you can see, I have a beautiful lady, Justina. Justina is a model. We did some work for the fitness goal calendar, for the boxing goal calendar, and martial arts. Hopefully, one day those calendars will come out. We're still working on finishing them, so we need more beautiful girls as Justina in the crew. And Eddie, who is a talented artist who does photography, filmmaking, and body painting. What caught my attention that these two wonderful creative people last week filmed together a quick video, maybe 20 seconds, for the ACDC girl, and they got within 2 days over 52,000 views on it. That's a pretty decent, great accomplishment. Congratulations, guys. So for the audience, hopefully they will give you a glimpse how that done and why it worked. So let's take it away from here. Eddie, how did you find Justina?
Well,
Justina found you. But, it took a long time for you guys to finally film together, correct?
I think because on my website on Facebook, actually, I have a lot of contacts, people from this industry in New York, and at some point, well, you start adding and adding and adding people and adding people, and at some point, well, I saw her profile, I saw her albums, and I said, this is the one.
Okay. Justina, how did you trust this guy? He looks like a serious guy. He's not like a.
No, he's very serious. No, he's very amazing to work with. His stuff is exactly what I wanted in my portfolio, exactly what was missing. We work so great together.
How do you know what you're missing? You need particular looks or
Well,
like an update portfolio? What's missing?
Well, I've been a model for 12 years, so I pretty much have everything in my portfolio that I needed. But now that I'm an actress for the past 2 years, I want to expand it, like be a villain or a superhero with his body paint, or try something more exciting like Goth Girl, AC/DC band, whatever. I never had that kind of stuff in my portfolio, so that I feel like that's something that would be really, exciting to work.
Okay, what do you think caused this video to get over 50,000 views?
Well, you should ask the.
Well, we're already asking, but let's tell the audience one more time.
Well, I think the whole thing about putting together different facts in a video or in a picture, that's something then give us all those views on Facebook.
Is it particular light, or is it particular background settings, or particular timing?
The action of bringing memorable things to the audience is something that I always like to have on my images.
But people have a ton of content about AC/DC. Everybody owns the T-shirt of AC/DC. Everybody knows Hot Girl Run. How come you guys create something that's been shared by so many people? You have respect of other people. You have a ton of friends, and they shared it for you. Why do they do that?
Well, I think you need a little lucky in everything you do. And, well, like I'm saying, putting together a bunch of things in our video, I mean, it was so interesting for the people. The cover we use in our video, the background, the light, but most of actually the music as a background. But Justina is just amazing. It's just amazing. So it's beauty, famous rock and roll band, music, pictures on the background, lightning, fresh, nice, cool, and bringing flashback and good memories to people.
Okay, what is this video missing? let's say, how do you go from 50,000 to half a million to 5 million? What would be the next stage? Like longer hair, bigger boobs, like better model, like better band. What can make it like to the next level? More contacts, like
Well, you're learning every day. So we definitely we're coming back. We will do something else, and we will try to improve everything we did in the past, and probably add in better lights. Something I like to do on my next video is, switching things, switching. So using different outfits, different lights, different backgrounds. I mean, yeah, we have a lot of ideas. It's gonna be a surprise.
question as for Justina mostly. Most of the models model for like a year, 2 years, 3 years maximum, and then they quit. For whatever reason, they're not making money, they didn't make it big, they tired, someone offend them. You've been doing this for 12 years.
Yeah.
Why do you think models quit, and why do you stay, and how do your career progress?
Well, in the beginning, because there's a lot of beautiful girls out there, but a lot of beautiful girls also need to be smart, need to make smart decisions, need to be pushed by people that care about them, and also because there's so many people out there that are going to take advantage of you.
You're a mother. You have a daughter.
Yes.
I have. Like how that you know the shame. You're very beautiful. You're very smart. You're doing the legit things. How that plays out as a model, having
It's not
kids.
easy. It's really not easy, but it gets me more motivated. My daughter always comes up to me. She's like, "Mommy, you're so beautiful. You're like a princess. You know, I want to be like you." And she always pushes me.
Mm-hmm.
She's the one that tells me I'm beautiful. She makes me confident. She makes me keep going. She gives me the power not to give up because I put food on her plate. I give her a place to live, and it's it's hard. Kids give you such motivation.
I come home
It's
and
the
I
most
see my
important
kid,
thing.
and I know what baby needs new shoes, and it's really difficult in the modeling career to get paid gigs. A lot of people want to have free jobs and something that intangible. How do you get those paid gigs? Where they come
Ooh,
from?
Well, 12 years of connections. That's first year was horrible, second year was horrible, third year was a little luck, and then I've just been going to a whole bunch of different
That's okay.
I just been going to a whole bunch of different events, just meeting people, mingling, getting their numbers. They're
They
interested.
can see that you come on time, you're
Yeah.
reliable, you do what been asked, like you consistent.
And I know what I'm doing.
And
That's very important.
yes, you're like a chameleon. You can pull so many looks.
Thank you.
So that's really probably helpful. What's the best way to, if someone wants to book work with you, to reach out?
Well, I do have
Instagram, Facebook.
I do have a model page.
Model page. What
I
is it?
have a Facebook model page. It's my actress page is Justy. It's just Justy, actress Justy, Justy, and my Instagram is Mystical Muse 88, MYSTICAL Muse MUSE.
Are you union?
88. No, I am not union.
What are the advantages of being in the union versus new media?
As a model or as an actress?
Both.
Well, you get more paid gigs.
For what? For the union or non-pay?
No, for a union, of course. But then also, there's a lot of stuff when you're in the union that you cannot do with newer people that have more spunk, that have more creation, because there's a lot of people out there that are already doing the same thing and they all want to do the same thing. But there's other people that are just new and upcoming and you want to work with them. But when you're in the union, you can't.
I see. So you choose not to be in the union, so you get to
freelance.
do
Yes.
those new gigs that might be successful one day. How do you choose a photographer, like someone to work with? You choose Eddie for that instance.
Yes.
Once you work with me, how do you figure out who is the right guy or girl, or the person to collaborate?
Well, I do some investigation.
How? Like, what's your
Well,
process? How can you teach them? explain what do you look like they know you're gonna sleep with you. They're not gonna be
Well,
like take advantage of you.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you look
well,
for? What are the
first of
traits?
all, I ask for their Facebook. I ask for
Mhm.
their website. First thing I do is just go through their Facebook and see if they have anything to do with modeling, or
Well, in
if
my
they
case,
don't,
I don't have anything on I'm a corporate
yeah,
guy, so
yeah,
unless you know that I have other things, I
yes,
don't want to mix because I have one page mostly dogs and cats. I do a lot of work with SPCA and PETA, and I also go hunting. So my hunting page with the guns and animals, that's one story, and another page when I do with the cats and dogs. So I don't want to put this in one page together. So, and I have 600
yeah.
of those pages. So, like, unless you really know that I have that additional interest in life, you would never know from my personal
Well,
page.
I would say in this industry, there's a lot of risks you need to take. You take a risk, you take a leap, because if you
How do
don't,
you minimize that risk? How do you measure it? Like,
well, you have to be smart. You have to be smart
Let-
because,
let's say a guy closed the door and unlock it. That's a red signal, right?
yeah,
Maybe you want to make sure that if the guys start, let's say, undressing during the shoot, probably maybe that's not really the shoot. So
yeah.
traits like that, like how do you maybe check reference, right?
Definitely check reference if other models worked with him, or what kind of friends he has in common. If I reach out to them, I say, hey, how did he go? It's
Eddie has a distinct style. So someone like Eddie, you can see his picture is so different from so many other
Yeah.
people. So you look, if the person has pictures in so many different styles, maybe that's not his pictures. Maybe that's just a picture that the person stole from other photographers and put it as his own. You want to make sure that
Yes.
you see some kind of consistency, right?
Yeah.
Uh, Okay, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, Eddie been quiet for the last couple of minutes since I bothered Justina with questions. But Eddie is amazing, creative person. Who, if you want to check his work, what would be the best way to look at your page?
Well, if you go to Facebook and you search for Eddie Propane Farias, you will see me, and I have a bunch of pictures, albums, and you can see all my work there. And it's very easy. I mean, just Eddie
He.
E propane as the gas to explode. Propane Farias Farias.
We'll put it in subtitles so it's easy for them
All right.
to read. I think that you see interesting three people, me included in that crew. I can provide great locations, like you see, nice studios, nice camera, and I have a good friend, Canelli, that makes that white balance and the color correction. All that's a good picture that you see is thanks to Canelli. And you can see beautiful models like Justina and creative talent like Eddie. You can, hire each one of us by themselves, maybe as a crew. Maybe we can produce something awesome for you guys. Please comment, please like, please subscribe to all three of us, and hopefully maybe you come and film with us. Thank you, guys.